Here we go. Yeah, we just live. I was going to record this, but we gonna live just do a reaction real quick. Her Blessings TV to this new Milk reaction. Shout to Milk 7-4. Like and subscribe to his channel. And I guess he's talking about Sharp reacting, going like super meta with his reaction stuff. He's reacting to Akademiks getting exposed by his shorty. Let's get into it. It's crazy.
Another reaction video, real quick though. Let me know if this microphone is making a difference, bro. But let's go. So Short, I guess.
Hold up, and yeah, shout out to Milk, man. I already know how mic problems can make a difference. It could be problems. Trust me, it's a process, bro.
He's exposing Akademiks. I don't know. I guess he's saying he got like herpes.
That's crazy. Do Akademiks got that? I hope not. Let's get to it.
Something on his lips. I don't know. We gonna log in and see if we could catch the drift. Come on.
Oh shit. What a motherfucking day, I bet, huh? Oh, wee. I gotta know, man, what's really going on around here, man. Who need to call Dago now? Because your herpy having ass can't call me, nigga, at all. I need to know. Akademiks, what bitch did you have over there playing Booty Bandit with you? Bro, I gotta know this one, homie. What the hell really going on around here, dog? The streets is talking, and you ain't nowhere to be found. You done erased Discords and your YouTube looking all funny. Nigga, what's going on with you? Oh, my God, bruh. Look, I'm gonna say this for you.
Yo, but Sharp been waiting for some shit like this to happen. Sharp been waiting for something like this to happen ever since they got into it, and then Akademiks took his Dago.
You, Akademiks, listen, homie. If the media shit don't work out for you, because it seems like the chat niggas are taking an L right now. If this shit don't work out for you, hey, man, I'll link you up with one of them OnlyFans bitches or something, man, that I know, man. She'll love to finger pop your asshole one time, nigga. You know, she'll give you a little small fee. I'll make sure you get paid. Oh, my God. Well, it seems like, I'll explain. It seems like that's why I told this nigga stop pitching woo on the job. Stop fucking with these little raggedy heifers. Nigga, what's wrong with you? But no, niggas don't want to listen to me now, do you? What do I know? I'm just a has-been pimp from round the way. Well, guess what, nigga? I ain't walking around here with no motherfucking herpes up on my dick, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? Boy, you got herpes all over your damn stomach. Look like a whole brand new crater just dropped. Fuck wrong with niggas.
Ew. And I seen them pictures. Them pictures are crazy, but I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't know if those real or not. Could have been. Was she sophisticated enough, that girl, to be going out and be, but it ain't too much. I guess you could Google that, but that's sadistic. Y'all female sadistic. Y'all Googling some stuff like that, but they be Googling like babies and sonograms stuff, so I don't know. But that's wild, man. That's wild, bro. I can't go out like that. Ick.
Told you stop fucking.
What is this guy talking about? Because I'm a little lost. I haven't seen nothing about this that's going on with Akademiks.
Oh, I guess Milk ain't see that. Well, he'll probably do a reaction a little later. I'm catching a little matter to it, but it is nasty.
Have I been left out the loop? I don't believe that. But I don't know. We gonna have to figure this out because he talking some wild shit. He saying Ak got hurt bumps all on his male meat and on his stomach. But where's, like, prove it, show, like, how do we know? What is this, bro?
That bitch, man. What's wrong with you, nigga? You niggas don't be wanting to listen to me. Fuck wrong with this nigga, man? Nasty ass nigga. You chat niggas just took an L. Always want to talk shit. You put your hands all on the bitch. Bro, don't ever talk about whatever, nigga, anything I ever did with a bitch. I don't give a fuck if I scratched her across the arm, nigga, with a fingernail. Don't talk to me, nigga. Don't say shit. And you know, I wouldn't even expose you for having the herpes. Because if you would have paid me my money, we would have been cool, bro. But now it's on. You're playing games. Ugh, nigga. Knew your fat ass was on some nasty shit. You over there in a toxic relationship with the bitch. You beating her up. She beating you up.
Sharp know about this. He know all about this, so he gonna get in his bag going on this. I feel him though.
Over there fucking with them.
I'm pretty sure you and Misty was getting on. I'm pretty sure y'all was getting on, bro. And you the last person. A person with your type of occupation should never be saying nothing about nobody doing nothing nasty with a bra. Because that bra go walk
that was
up
his
and
lifestyle.
down the boulevard, sleep with all type of men. Dirty men, nasty men, men that just got off work, like men that do this every day. That go to the boulevard and pay for some cat that way, bro. You let them go do that. Walk all up and down that blade, the boulevard, the track, and get a stack. And then if they get enough stack, you go get some of her cat. So don't sit here and fake in front like you ain't jumping in that cat low after she walked up and down that blade for you, bro. That's nasty. That's disgusting. That shit is like, ugh. Like, well, fuck.
Definitely dirty money.
Bitch Herbisha. What's wrong with you, boy? I told you stop pitching woo, nigga. You keep wanting to fuck with these little scallywags on the low instead of getting you a boss bitch. Act don't ever have my name in your mouth, nigga. You nasty as fuck. And how the that nigga no more? Straight the fuck up.
Show us what you talking about,
I'm gonna start to believe
bro.
you got herpes with him, nigga. So I ain't fucking with him.
Learn how to be a content creator.
So yeah, learn how to be a content creator.
Catch herpes. I get it. Motherfuckers do shit online. You didn't virtually catch it, nigga. You really got it, buddy. You really got it. Now you gonna have to let every bitch know that you fuck with them. If you ever can't fuck with another bitch, that's what you got. What happens when she wanna suck on your little wee-wee? You dig? She can't even, you got it. Oh, baby, come on, back up. What you gonna do? Let her sit there and suck your little bumpy ass penis? What's wrong with you niggas, man? Step your motherfucking game up around here, nigga. Sharp said it first. And if you got a problem, nigga, you can come holler at me with your herpes having ass, nigga. Over there getting beat up by the bitch. You beating the bitch up. What's wrong with you, man? I got all the footage, man. All the photos, man. I got it all on you, Jack.
I can't wait till he have a daughter.
I got it all on you, nigga. Don't ever talk about me a day
in your
motherfucking life. Nigga, fuck wrong with your nasty ass. Buster. You look like you stank, nigga.
You buster?
I ain't even gonna look. It ain't even about that, bro. Just keep my motherfucking name out your mouth when you running around here, nigga, about to give bitches the herpes. Got the bitch having a thumb up your asshole, nigga. What's wrong with you? What is this nigga got a thumb up his booty hole? That's the type of shit you like, Jack? Man, don't ever put no bass in your voice when you talk to me, nigga. Ever in your life. I knew you was suspect, nigga. I knew everything I thought about you was right, nigga. Straight up. Boy, don't come fucking with me in my camp, nigga. Cause I got more for where that come from, nigga. It's just the beginning. Damn, boy. You done fucked up. I'm talking about bitch got her whole thumb. Y'all both got crater booties and shit. Like, come on, church.
What?
That shit shouldn't get leaked, nigga. At least do it with a bad bitch and a clean one at that.
All this nasty all the way
Where
around.
have I
Thank
been?
you,
I've
Milk.
been
Turn
looking
that
at the
bright
loop.
ass
Because I
background
don't
and
even
sharp
know
shit
what
on.
you're talking about. I'm the fool to this scenario, this scene, this situation, if you know what I mean. But we gonna figure this out. I'm about to go dig in and do the homework on this, Lo.
Yeah, we gonna do our due diligence.
If it is true, Lo. But I already been telling y'all about academics, bro. Oh shit. Seem like he got some little real skeletons in his closet, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. But we gonna get back with another video when I figure it out, my guy.
I don't know what this is. What the fuck is this? Banging in Little Rock. 2023 update. Where are they now? Shit, let's play about what this is. Banging in Little Rock was some shit back in I think it was in the early 90s, a documentary.
54 aggravated assaults and 35 rapes reported to law enforcement that year. There eventually was a sequel which released in the year 2004. It was a follow-up and revisited some of the individuals and communities featured in the first film. The follow-up documentary does a great job of exploring how the city had changed over the course of a decade. But that was almost 20 years ago, and I think this groundbreaking film is due for a well-deserved revisit. Join me as we catch up with some of the biggest stars from the first film and see what they are up to nowadays.
Been shot. Other advisors are still shooting inside.
Breaking news as we come on the air tonight. Hours before Little Rock marks 5 years since more than 24 people were shot in a downtown nightclub, Little Rock police confirm an arrest warrant is active for someone living out of state that detectives believe is connected to that early morning chaos.
Officers have not publicly identified the person yet, but we're told charges range from tampering with evidence to aggravated assault. Here's KRK4's Mitch McCoy to walk us through what happened that night almost 5 years ago.
Start to the shooting just occurred 220 West 6, 220 West 6th Street at Power Ultra Lounge. We're getting some multiple calls on this. Somebody said they heard gunshots inside the club.
This throwback, I don't remember this firsthand.
Kenneth Myron Johnson, or Crip Mo, as he is known on the streets, was at the Power Ultra Lounge during the shooting. Authorities said Johnson, now over 50, was working as a bouncer at the club and seized a gun for the police after it was allegedly used in the shooting. Johnson is said to have established the Crips in Little Rock in the early 90s. Also known as L.A. Mo and Latif Muhammad, he was featured in the documentary and became for a while one of Little Rock's most notorious gang members, even after he said he disavowed gang violence.
First started in Little Rock for money. You can get a half ounce in L.A. for about $500. Out here, you can sell it for $1,000.
We making motherfucking money, cuz.
I came in Little Rock in '87. It was like if Clint Eastwood would have came out here, they would just want to be like Dirty Harry. You know, so I was just something new to him, and they gave me that much more respect. They wanted to be like
The
me.
shootout lasted 11 seconds and started about 30 seconds into a break from a concert by rapper Finesse 2 Times. An eyewitness stated that the attack happened during the performance and was unexpected, with a large number of individuals lying on the floor in an attempt to avoid the bullets. A former gang member, L.A. Mo, just so happened to be employed at this very same club, working as a bouncer at the time.
July 1st, 2017, a day our city will never forget.
The dude that was in front of me, I seen him get shot in his shoulder.
Around 2:30 in the morning, 25 people were hit by gunfire.
If he wasn't in front of me, I would have got hit in my face.
3 more people were hurt while trying to escape. 1 person jumped from a second-story window. So far, only a few arrests. For the first time, we're getting a rare glimpse into what crime scene investigators saw that night. You see a pair of women's heels, a cell phone, and then these evidence stickers measuring the bullet holes. Some of those evidence stickers are still up on the walls today.
I got patted down. Everyone should have got patted down like me. I don't know how the guns got in.
That's something we're still trying to get answers
L.A. Mo had a protege named Bobby Banks, a former gang leader in Little Rock.
That, I was
going to school and shit. I wasn't fucked up about gang banging. I didn't know nothing about gang banging. He was gang banging, and what they was doing looked fun to me. You know what I'm saying? They was cripping and shit, and they had cars and money and this and that, and they was out on their own, you know. I feel like I'm too hard to die, man. I feel like I can't see faded, you know. I feel like can't no nigga fade me. I feel like I'm the hardest nigga walk the earth and shit, you know.
L.A. Mo had a protege named Bobby Banks, a former gang leader in Little Rock, and he was convicted of running a large drug trafficking organization in 2006. Bobby Banks was sentenced to 55 years in prison with 5 years of supervised release. In addition to various drug trafficking offenses, Banks was also convicted of attempting to intimidate a judicial officer by threat. Banks and 16 of his associates were involved in a large-scale conspiracy to distribute crack cocaine in the Little Rock area. According to witness testimony during trial, Banks was the leader of a criminal organization that operated a series of crack houses in the Central High neighborhood. This activity took place from December 1999 to November 2004. I dug a little deeper into the sad story of what happened to Bobby Banks, and discovered, unfortunately, Bobby Banks was unable to keep his son out of the same circle of violence and incarceration. According to Little Rock police, officers have now arrested his son Bobby Banks Jr., who was wanted in a homicide that took place in October 20.
Yo, if y'all watch motherfucking, if y'all watch fucking Snowfall, where you see Louis and Uncle Jerome, they go to Little Rock and they bring the crack trade down there. They already have some gangs, but they kind of bring that shit too. They bring the West Coast LA gangs to the Midwest, and they just, in the Midwest, take it to a whole nother level. This is like the real life aspect of that shit.
2021. The victim was identified as 19-year-old Keith Harris, and Little Rock police announced on November 8, 2021, that they have arrested Bobby Banks Jr. as a suspect for first-degree murder in his homicide case. Bangin' in Little Rock also featured a female Caucasian gang member named Taz, who was supposedly a member of the Folk Nation in a all-white gang set based in Little Rock. In the documentary, Taz is shown participating in gang activities and is interviewed about her involvement in the gang. For many who have seen this film, she was definitely a standout character, but in case you forgot, here is a reminder.
Several of the girls that I know of have been raped.
I got beat in.
And why did you choose to get beat in and not sexted?
Because to me, sex has got to mean something. And plus, I know that the girls that do get sexed in, they ain't looked at as a G, really. There ain't very many people that show her respect. And I wanted the respect and I wanted the love. Right before I got quoted, everybody's asking me, well, what do you want? What do you want? I said, I just want you guys to love me. Isn't that right?
If you in your hood and some punk...
That's crazy as hell. How she gonna say, I just want y'all to love me? Like, that's what most of that gang stuff be to me. People just be wanting to feel like they included in something, man. Feel like they a part of something. But to see a white woman, a Caucasian woman, pledging a black gang strong, because she need a family sense from a black gang, and chose to go into it as a G, getting beaten instead of on her back, getting plugged in. That's respectable. That's like milk. I was just playing. That's like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't what's on your skin is what's within. And And she definitely was a G.
Asshole come rolling through your hood and try to blast on you or something, you gotta take care of your hood. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where you live. These days, don't nobody give a fuck about you. Don't nobody give a fuck about you. Don't nobody give a fuck about nobody. Unless like my G's give a fuck about me. You know, that's pretty much the only people I got. My whole family disown me, and I really don't give a fuck.
I heard when he be stacking, he be throwing that hoop. And I also heard this. I also heard that when he be stacking, he throw hoover down like this and roll it up like we do slobs.
Fuck them. They talk all that bullshit, man, but they hood so easy to take out.
They went over there last night and kicked the dude's door in. Because he go with a black girl.
Check this
out. He ain't my male dude.
Check it, cuz. It's like this. Alright, we can handle these fools. That's alright. What I'm thinking about, though, is we need to take out some fools that can make us some money.
Dude, I'm talking, that's cool. That's what I'm talking about. Our first
we need to take out some fools that are actually got guns shooting at us and shit.
Nick, what the fuck you talking about? Got guns? Them dudes got a lot of guns.
They may have guns.
They got more guns than most of the
people. Let me ask you something. Are you more worried about them or are you more worried about slobs?
Everybody started veering off in one direction or another, at least several of the people. In fact, I think that's after KK was arrested and Trig was finding other people he was hanging out with, and the people that I felt the safest around were suddenly gone, and the people that I was left with, a couple in particular, just scared me, and it got scary and abusive, and I left quickly. Or be abusive towards me. I never thought, and not in a million years, that they would do anything. I would completely trusted them. And of course they were all friendly with me when I had my car and was driving them around, and when I had a job and had money. And so when I quit working and my car blew up, then, well, the phone call.
Isn't that just like the tale of like anybody that got fake friends or somebody around them? You don't even gotta be in a gang. The people is using you until you have nothing to be used for.
Calls kind of started to slow down, and nobody was really that interested, since I wasn't driving them around or giving them money or buying their drugs or whatever. Banging in Little Rock came out on HBO. It was really just embarrassing for me. And then afterwards, all the people. Oh my God, I couldn't go to the grocery store. I actually lost a job because of being recognized so much. And I've been to other states, Alabama, New York, and different places to where people recognize me from being on HBO. That white girl on HBO, banging in Little Rock. The white girl. I hear that a lot, yeah. Sometimes I say, no, that wasn't me. Just so I don't have to go into any stories. So yeah, I got out. Yeah, it's always going to be a part of me. A part of my past, I guess. Something that
County Court. Remember him from New what I do for a living? Yeah. Get check dead body. That's it. Great. Hi, Greg. What I've got in the car is I've got some pictures of some kids that died last year. I'm trying to figure out some way to get y'all to put the gas down, And basically what you guys are is an endangered species, And you got to put the guns down. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Triple homicide.
Yeah, they ran up in the house, dude.
And it don't matter what color these individuals carry. It don't matter whether they have a blue rag or a red rag.
It doesn't matter.
They all bleed red.
Yes.
See, and they all got mamas.
The same organs,
that's
same
right.
Inside.
That's right. So, I want you to work me out of a job.
This scene in the documentary shows the city's coroner driving around trying to convince the youth in Little Rock to put down the guns. One of the main people who the coroner appeared to have a breakthrough with was a young gang leader for the Bloods named Sonny Boy. He is wearing the red shirt and has cornrows. Sonny Boy is telling the coroner that he knows a Crip that has some pull on the other side of town, and he is willing to meet with him to discuss ways to stem the violence in the city. I am glad to report that Sonny Boy did not die due to gun violence, but unfortunately he did pass away some years after the film's debut due to complications of diabetes. Brent Owens is known for his gritty and uncompromising approach to filmmaking, and his films often deal with controversial or difficult subjects. Owens has also directed and produced other documentary films, including Pablo Escobar, The True Story of Killing Pablo, and The Rough South of Larry Brown. Although he has slowed down considerably in recent years. The last thing of notoriety that I can confirm that Owens directed and produced was a documentary film titled The True Story of Killing Pablo, which was released in 2002. The film explores the life and death of the notorious Colombian drug lord Pablo Escobar and features interviews with individuals involved in his capture and death. Thankfully, not all the news and updates regarding the documentary's participants has turned out for the worst. There is one particular gang member that managed to turn his life around for the better, and is making a positive difference in the same community that he once terrorized. This would be a man by the name of Lethal Jackson, and I am proud to inform you that he has started a non-profit organization for at-risk youth named Roken, reaching out children and neighborhoods after his release from prison. According to my sources, Jackson was inspired to start the organization after his experiences in prison and his realization that he wanted to give back to his community and help at-risk youth stay out of gangs and off the streets. He has worked with community leaders and law enforcement officials to establish the organization and develop its programs and services.
He used to be the most feared man in Little Rock.
He survived the streets by leading a gang. Now what's he doing?
Prison is where Lethal Jackson ended up, here in Forest City, Arkansas.
I paid my price. I did my time. I came home. You remember me? They used to call me OG back then.
OG, I know you. I remember you. Yeah,
it's amazing. They just show you how things go. Things change. Can I get a hug?
Shout out to him. That's a good end to that. I appreciated that. Hope you're doing.
Like this is.
I ain't about to watch this Snoop Dogg though. Shout out to Snoopy though. We'll be right back. Just playing on this live real quick. What else we get on? So I'm gonna do another reaction to something else separately, but there's something else on here we can.
Our last speaker is Charleston White.
Perfect.
For years, I'm always the last speaker. I remember being given permission by the Fort Worth Police Department to sell marijuana in this city. I had a meeting with Deputy Chief Dean. I remember being given permission by the Fort Worth Police Department to sell marijuana in this city. I had a meeting with Deputy Chief Dean, and he instructed us. He said, Charleston, I don't want any hard drugs down there. I want you to tell the old man that I don't want to hear anything about he can't stop.
Oh, and this for the people, like Charleston really be in the Senate's office, the state and local federal government office. He's really one of them.
So we sold weed forever. So I never applied for any federal grant money, right? So I never needed you guys to help me feed children. I went to the streets, we sold drugs, we got the whores coming out of Tenny Road, whatever we needed to do to keep you guys out of our business. So when I get a call from Officer Charles Rogers and say, hey, can you help me get some guys that will volunteer to come into the middle school? I'm already know you guys are going to play politics, right? Because I infiltrated your police department and stole a lot of information. And so you guys try to keep me out of things. But the community keeps doing. When you guys push me down,
I infiltrated the police department.
Push me right back in front of y'all faces. Now I have a national audience. So let me tell you about Officer Rogers. I was in a strip club one night, and Officer Rogers, I contacted the NAACP president. I contacted U.S. Department of Homeland Security Special Agent Keith Owens for the Human Trafficking Division, and I called Charles Rogers about 1 o'clock in the morning with music playing and strippers around me. And we rescued that lady the next day. Officer Tracy Carter involved himself in that and interfered just like he's interfering now. It wasn't until we put together a group of men, 19 other men, myself including 20. We went to a struggling black business in Arlington, Texas, because Fort Worth don't support what we do. We supported this business. She made thousands of dollars that day because we advertised it and promoted her business on social media. We put together a program, invited Officer Snyder, found out he's not a racist white cop. He's a Detroit boy, just works for a racist police department, so he gets a bad rap with the children. We're going to teach these children that this is a good man. Well, how do you know they're good? Do they feel bad when they do wrong? Do they feel bad when they do wrong? So here we go. The police department interferes and said, hey, he's on a video with Charleston with 19 other men in a community event doing gang intervention and prevention. You guys pay a lot of money for the VIP program that the Kelly Out and Great put together. We don't need you guys funding, but we got the manpower that the VIP program doesn't have, right? So I'm doing something that I've never done before. I'm standing against the police department. You guys have never seen me do that. Never. It's easy to hate now because you guys are interfering with children's lives. It's easy to spread the narrative that we hate y'all. F the police, because I see it's not about kids. It's about your politics.
That's why Charleston is so powerful, because you won't see other people doing stuff like that. You won't see other politicians, other street affiliated people. You don't see him come hard like that a lot, yo. You really don't. And he's really about what he's saying. He may say some stuff crazy to get your attention online, but he in them offices, he's in those meetings, and he's handling that business like. So as far as that goes, man, I salute him across the board. And now he's getting money from doing that. So shout out to Charleston White. Shout out to, doing the work in the community. I will play this, but yo, right now I'm glad I play about his stuff, and I respect that to the fullest. Shout out to him too. But I'm gonna do some separate little reactions, just playing around with the live. Probably gonna get on a little bit later.